I am a six-figure earner, and this inflation is kicking my butt. None of my normal expenses, like my house, my car, those payments have not changed. However, the grocery bills, the electricity, the things that like were very small that were on auto pay can no longer be that. And I'm at a point where I had to have a conversation with ChatGPT about what would be the effects if I stop paying two of my largest debt payments that I'm making. And you know what ChatGPT said? Do it.
What? All right, this is getting way out of hand.
Yeah, that's crazy. So she talked to Chat GPT. What should I do with this debt? Should I pay my bill or not? Chat GPT said, don't pay it. All right. Do whatever you want. Yeah. Go buy some red bottoms.
Okay. All right. I've said it. I'm on record saying that. I got a little bit of intelligence to me. Chat GPTTP gonna tell you kind of what you want to hear to some degree. It starts to figure you out. I believe the way you prompt it, ask questions, it know where your mind is and it know what you want to hear. If you would have told that AI that if that AI would have told you to pay your bill and act like you had some common sense, you would have tried to cancel it. So it said, do what you want, girl. YOLO. You said that's my Chat GTP. That's my AI.
And this woman here, she claims that she makes over 6 figures a year, over 100,000, but yet she's having financial issues. All right. She can't keep up with her bills, even though she's making 6 figures. What you got, Raquel?
Peep the necklace, Gavin. Peep the necklace.
I knew you
Peep
was gonna say it.
Peep it. She has a shopping problem. She has I need to get my fresh weave done every 3 weeks problem. She look at her. Look at her background. Like she spent on it. Like she got a nice little I don't know what that backdrop is for her TV, but that's
Got
nice.
the little stone,
Yeah,
yeah.
whether it's real stone or faux
Yeah.
stone, somebody put it up there nicely. I mean, you could just see that
And the
she
fireplace down low.
yeah, so she got a little coin, but she spends her coin. Like when I had the restaurant and I made the most money of my life, I also spent the same money I was making. So it's like that's not a way to live. And then when things like this happen, like y'all, this is the first time something has happened where I'm totally prepared all the way around. It feels very good to be an
Amen.
adult, to have because you wonder what are you doing it for until some shit goes down and then you're like, oh my god, my mom and dad were right. They said save for a rainy day. They wasn't joking. Ain't nobody playing with you. So yeah, like that's yeah, she got a spending problem.
Yeah, and she didn't mention if she had kids or anything. So if you're making 6 figures, there should be no reason why you can't maintain. I'm sorry, just if it's just you. Like we don't know her situation, but it just seems like Raquel said, she's overspending and everything. And if Cooties 19 didn't teach us anything, it was to cut back. When everything hit the fan and people weren't working and everything, we just realized that certain things just didn't matter. You don't have to keep up with the Joneses anymore. You can just do you and be happy. And really the only thing that mattered is just your family. So taking care of your family should be the main priority, not stunting on on social media and all that. All that was gone 5 years ago. So the fact that these women are still living like that is very telling. And based on the show's title, this is where we're at with it.
Down with materialism, folks. Get that out about your spirit. There's always going to be somebody very close to you that's going to have more money than you and that's going to outstunt you. Just stay in your lane. That's it.
Wait. Are you telling me that ChatGPT advised y'all that you should stop paying your bills? You make over 6 figures. You haven't been responsible with the resources that you've been given. You've still been financing for a long time. You live in your big house with your TV and you've increased your lifestyle. And this is why I say that the majority of the people that make 6 figures a year are actually living paycheck to paycheck. And ChatGPT told you to do it. Don't come back and try to sue ChatGPT when you jammed up, bro.
Do it. Let it go to collections. pick it back up when they offer you a good settlement amount and pay it off. And by 2027, you'll be back at a 700 credit score. And you know what? I'm going to opt for that because there is no reason.
By 2027, it's 2025 as a recording of this video, and you're gonna be back at 2027. I'm sorry, baby girl. Listen, it's stay on your credit for about 7 years.
File for bankruptcy. Y'all just be talking. ChatGPT, file for bankruptcy, and you'll be back to a 700 credit score in a year and a half, maybe 2 years. All right. Shout out to JP.
It takes 10. It takes 10. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Listen, he down the magistrate over a ticket, like $300 ticket. He like, I ain't paying it. And they like, look, you got to pay it, this and that. And he like, I'll file for bankruptcy. It still won't cover that, not legal issues. You can't get rid of that stuff. So they're like, why would you file for bankruptcy for a $300 ticket? I ain't paying y'all money. We got to stop with this. Now this woman talking about she gonna file for bankruptcy. What are y'all?
I thought, see, here's the thing. Now, I learned this through college, all right, because I made mistakes in college. I was a ninja. That I think it's after 7 years, if you don't pay off like certain consumer debts, like mine was like some hospital visit, some blood work I got done for an MMA fight. And I remember it was on there, and the hospital wanted like $250 to do this stuff. And I was like, I ain't paying this. You know what I mean? I was like, I wasn't thinking about it. And I think it takes 7 years. But these are small amounts I'm talking about, a couple $100. Don't like you can play that goofy game if you impoverish like that, but I'm not gonna pay it. I believe after 7 years, it's off your credit score, little stuff like that. But thousands of dollars, no, don't ever just go away. No, that's bread.
I don't know if it told you that.
I make well over $120,000 a year. That I am in the position that I'm in, where after I've paid all of my basic necessity bills, I have nothing left over. And when I say I don't have anything of extraordinary value, I live in a normal size home, okay? Nothing fancy. I drive a Kia.
Stop.
I don't have anything that's luxury. I don't have anything that's excessive that I'm spending on. I'm literally just spending normal amounts of money.
Some of these people are very disconnected. Y'all got to stop listening to these people tell y'all that they are broken, that, oh my God, I have a normal size house. Nope. They got a bunch of student loans. They got a high house payment. They got all of this stuff. They may have made some bad decisions, rolling some payments over, refinancing cars, trips, all of this stuff. You don't make $120,000 a year with no dependents and nobody else responsible for, and be jammed up like
that part. So ain't nothing normal about this. This is privilege, sister. Most of the people she know and grew up around still in the hood, and she ain't. This is new. All right, you can't tell her nothing. And here she is sitting here blowing the money.
She paying at least $1,800 for them digs a month, at least. And y'all know I'll be off base. I'll be missing by $1,000. Maybe it's $2,500. Y'all got the bread. She talking about she only drive a Kia. That dang on Kia Stinger or Kia Telluride, overpriced garbage. Respectfully, I can't afford one, but it's this garbage and it's overpriced. Go ahead.
Like, look, this is what kills me, right? Like, people will, like, just because I'm in Atlanta, so I see it, like the Joneses, like what we're talking about here. And you're right, that Kia that you were just talking about is very expensive.
And it looks nice, but it's garbage.
It looks nice, but regardless to what it is, if it's a piece of crap or whatever, it's expensive.
Yes.
And people look down on me because I'd rather have like a Mercedes, and they're like, I'm not into name brands, but your car note is more than my car note. Like, what are you talking about? You're not into brands, and you're not keeping up with the Joneses, but your car is a lot newer than mine. One, you get a new car every freaking year. I've been in the same car for almost 5 years now, about to pass it off to my kid, paid off, and then get another car. But every year I'm not getting a new car.
Amen.
And you should see the people that I'm working with. They're like, thank God, they're married couples, and they're like, thank God we're a family of one car. Right. Because we don't know how we could possibly get by with 2 cars. These are people that are like astro engineers. You know, they make good money. Like they're off the charts money, and they
That's
talk like that.
they want their two cars to be that Audi A8 and that Mercedes GL, whatever. That's why we got this simmer down.
Yeah, and I think she's talking about the bills and everything that she has, but she's not taking it into account the daily expenses, the going out to eat. If you're single, a lot of single women, they meet up with their friends, they go out to have drinks, they go to happy hour and all that. All, that's like $100 minimum a pop, if you get food and drinks, depending on the type of restaurant or setting that you're in, and all the trips to the makeup counters and the shopping and all that stuff adds up. And that's a part of an expense. And you're talking just $3,000-$4,000 extra a month that you're spending on just the extra stuff alone. So that adds up at the end of the year. So you got to start cutting that stuff out. Make the changes.
There you go.
This.
The fact that my grocery bill, I went back because I ordered my groceries from Walmart. I went back from my grocery orders back then until now. My grocery bill has damn near tripled. And I'm just at a point where like, it's not even worth the stress. So you know what? We're going to eliminate the payments of the debt. I'll pay my credit cards. But there's a few loans that I just have decided I'm not paying that shit. I don't have any money. Like I cannot.
If you make $120,000 a year,
do it any longer. And I refuse to work paycheck to paycheck to come home and have nothing after I work like a dog all week. I'm not doing it. Okay. I just refuse to do it. And I don't know. I've seen a lot of like other millennials on here like feeling that way. And I agree. I can't do it. I can't do not another pay cycle will go by where I am feeling the way that I feel right now. No, I refuse to do it. And I'm not spending all of my savings. I'm not doing that shit. They can forget it.
Why is everyone in their 30s struggling so bad? Why are the millennials having such a hard time in life? I was talking to my mom earlier today and I just had a thought. I was just like, dang, why is everybody my age having such a hard time in life? And don't
because all of y'all got bad spending habits.
All that. And the title of tonight's show, Winter is Cold, Bonquisha. Modern women must get under some instruction or buy a dog. Don't go asking your mom why it's so hard. She's going to say the same reason it's hard for me, baby. We both single. All right. Y'all couldn't get a man. So here we are.
I got to draw a lesson from this. We can't keep watching these train wrecks and not learn something. It's my belief as of today that no matter how intelligent and brilliant some of you sisters are, you guys have a very difficult time telling yourself no when it comes to spending money on things you want and desire. Like y'all need, and I witnessed this with my brilliant wife. Like you need a man to say, chill out. No, not right now. And y'all good. But y'all, if y'all get the green light, y'all will have Amazon packages delivered to the house every daggone day. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Ray J, and that go right. So you see what I'm saying? Y'all got, this is the divine balance. Y'all, it's not, I don't believe it's y'all place to be sitting worried about finances like that. That's why it's men look like this. We've constantly concerned and got our eyes and ears on it. And so when y'all come, hey, can I get this new stand mixer? And then
yes,
we say,
yes. It's just $300. It's just $300, but I want the one with the wood bowl. Like,
I like that boy is sharp.
Nice.
And then that's our job to sit there and pleasantly tell you no. So you know what? We ain't been out for sushi this many times this month. We ain't, the kids ain't need shoes this month. You know what? Let's do it. See that? It's easily done when you got a man, but if you just a standalone woman with your woman brain and woman math, y'all buying that stand mixer and all the accessories.
Yeah, I'm with you, Mr. Walker, on that. I am an impulsive shopper. When I pull up and I see it, I'm just gonna buy it. But it comes a time when you need that balance. Like, no, Eb, you can't go to the Nordstrom counter to get the $300 oil. You need to go to Target and get that Natrium or the Naturium oil. That's for $26.50, and you better make the glistening work because we're not doing that right now. That was this week's conversation. So
that part. So here we go.
And that's the honest to God truth.
Don't get me wrong. They're not like down bad, but they're not like up good or up doing well. Everyone just seems like their life is really hard. Like it's not nowhere on the same page as the life that they wanted for themselves. And it's like, is that not discouraging? To look around you and your friends and family and realize that they all on a deep level seem extremely unhappy. But what does that even mean? What does that mean for us? What does that mean for me? Like, what does it mean? Like, is that it? Is this all there is? Or is it just us? This can't be the only life that's an option. And I just realized talking to
this generation will go down as one of the most privileged and weakest and
That part. And she says she's over 30. So here we are. You might have waited too long, sister. People say, oh, she look good. She young. She ain't getting good looking young results, clearly, right? I bet you she say she was getting better results when she was 21, but she thought she had a lifetime, but she's finding out she ain't got that much time.
Her attitude and spirit beats her through the door. Yeah, not a bad looking sister, but look at her demeanor. Look at her attitude. She's scorned. She's hurt. And like Kev said, this is the type of sister that makes her new man pay for her past man from her ex every time. She can be like, you ain't gonna hurt me like he did. And don't know, man. See, don't know desirable man want to hear a dang gone thing about your ex. A demand that every last y'all desire, demand that every last woman desires. Mr. Select, Mr. High Value, Mr. High Earner. He do not want to hear about another man, unless I guess except for Cam Newton. We don't want to hear about no other guys. A sympathetic simp, he'll sit there and break down your walls. I'm gonna break down the walls he put up, baby. Tell me where he hurt you. Effing yuckity.
Millennials and Gen Z might go down as worse than the boomers and the Xers. As the weakest, can't manage their finances, overly complaining, coddled, decided that they wanted to swing over and become liberal alphabet community against the America generation that I've ever seen in my entire life. Wasteful, never did nothing meaningful with their lives. It's horrible.
my mom, like, I was like, that just can't be me. That just can't be my life. I just cannot accept the worst of the worst. I cannot succumb to the lifestyle of those around me. And that's why I've always kind of felt different. Just because I refuse to let unhappiness be my legacy. I can't live like that. There's no way we just accept the cards we're dealt and we don't fight tooth and nail with blood, sweat, and tears and our fingers peeling to have a better life. I just can't accept that.
All of these that I hear people complaining about right now, honestly, and y'all heard me say it before, I'm gonna say it again, it's self-inflicted wounds. It's all self-inflicted. These are the most coddled, the most weak generation of people that I've ever seen in my entire life that can't get themselves together.
That part. So good luck. Get under some instruction. But Quisha says, what does that mean? What does it look like? Find you a good man. Get around him. Shut your mouth. Don't be all demanding and all that. Mostly shutting your mouth. All right. Because that's the root of it is y'all mouth. Y'all talk too much.
I'm on Mr. X's time. The only time y'all need to be talking is when if y'all talking life into somebody. We talked about this. Y'all walk around speaking death into other folks and into your own situation. Regardless of what the detractors think, we're not speaking death into your situation or ill of y'all. We are up here giving warnings. But speak life into it, man. Y'all, like we said, we observe the chat, give their testimonies. Men, we are not used to getting compliments. We not like see, sisters, y'all got so many weapons at y'all disposal. Today's man is so underappreciated. He a sucker for a compliment. I about swear to goodness, like ladies, we giving y'all the playbook. Be kind to a ninja. You'll be surprised of what he might do.
And as far as these women here, I mean, it's winter. They still glaze approved.
It's cold. Yeah, warm them up. Warm glaze.
We got us the gun line.
Tell them about the gun line, boss.
We may not know which way to go. Oh Lord, see, this shit is gonna be dangerous. Some dark-winged duck shit. Let's get dangerous. I play the fool for the fool. Everybody plays the fool sometime, and no exception to the rule. Listen, baby, you hear me? I played the fool for a fool.